here, and welcome back to ŌKAMI, or ŌKAMI, however you pronounce it. So yeah, first things first, as always, if I sound weird, which I'm sure I do, the reason being I am using a headset, an actual factual headset. I want to see there's a difference. How's it sound? How's it sound? I know it sounds weird. So what it is, I'm using actual headphones and an actual microphone. Let me explain. So I've been using my microphone. The problem is in the microphone, even though it's nice, in order to get it to work, I had to do a bunch of things. I had to turn it off. I had to change the... Jeez, she's always snoring like that, like a bear. This is the home of a 2-bit middle-aged warrior, Susanoo? He goes around claiming to be descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he is awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero. So yeah, in order to use the microphone I have been using, I would have to go into my device and change the output from what my microphone is using and change it to the TV. The reason being, my microphone is not too loud. My microphone. Nice praise for that. But I don't know, man. I don't know why I'm doing this. It sounded like a good idea. I mean, it doesn't sound too weird. It just sounds different. I think it sounds bad though. It may not be as clear as the microphone is able to do, but you can still hear me. Pop. Grunt. Zzz. If that didn't wake him, nothing will. Let's just leave him for a while, find something else to do. Slush! I need the sake that, what's her name makes and bring it to him. I need to fix the water wheel in order to do that. So yeah, if you haven't ever played ŌKAMI or even heard of it, if you ever heard of it, I don't blame you. It's a very weird game. It was made by Capcom with the help of actually it was made by it was developed by Capcom was made by Clover Studios and developed by Capcom or produced by Capcom. Clover Studios was part of Capcom, but Clover Studios closed up. I'm not reading. This mill's amended. Who on earth did that? I completely giving up on the idea of making my sake. And now I can get with polishing the rice. Well, no time like the present. I better get started. It was like Kisun or Kishun or Kushin or something like that. Something weird. Rice ball. Bale of rice. Wow, what a fine looking wolf. What's your name? Nice, Kushi? Yeah, Kushi. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sake Brewer Kushi. You're getting in the fields again, are you? Hisun, are you and that wolf together? This is where I found the rice for making my sake, you know. I had to manage to harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Susanoo give me a hand this year. Oh, it's me blathering on. I can't help chatting to you. Miami, I think you found a friend here. You meet many people who want to talk with you like this. You should talk to them 2 or 3 times. Being a god and all, you can actually tell when to talk because you'll see a triangle above their head. That means they still have something to say. It might be valuable information sometimes. They may just be muttering to themselves, but it pays to listen. You're interested in how to brew sake, aren't you, Snowy? Well, the thing here is for polishing the rice, you see. I'll tell you what, I've got something I think you'll like. Here's some leftover stock from the store. But I made it myself. It's called Vista of the Gods. But are you old enough to drink, Snowy? And then I take this to what's his face? He'll wake up, drink it, be happy. I am the greatest. Weird. Like I know he wants it, but I'm not 100% sure. I gotta talk to these guys first. Heave! Heave! This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock. My body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Could this be the case of a demonic possession? I sure hope not. Oh, hey there, what's up? Tough. Oh, look at you being all clever. There we go. You accumulated praise. Whoa, Amy, you suddenly started glowing. That means your divine attributes can be enhanced. Well, you sure look excited. Maybe I'll show you what I mean. Let's take a stab at enhancing your divine attributes. I'm going to open the fan menu where you'll see your divine attributes. Use the praise you accumulated to enhance any attribute you want. Go with health. Now we'll do ink next. Well, is this all coming back to you or what? Huh? It's hard to notice such a small enhancement. I'll lighten up, Furball. This is one big step for a new improved Amaterasu. Keep up the good work. I almost forgot, we better check in on that dude. Ah, I feel as light as a feather now. Sadly, that doesn't make it any easier to shift this boulder. We went and blocked the only path out of here anyway. There's no way I can get back to the city now. Say, Pup, your owner lives here in the village, right? You must know that guy, Susano. Can you get him to come back here? They say he's descendant of the legendary hero Nagi. They'd like to do something about this rock, it's him. That's strange. This boy was here before. Alright, now we can do something about this. What the? Huh? Ah, I feel so well rested. I planned to meditate underground, but I fell fast asleep. Huh? Who are you? And what is your business you have with Susano, the greatest warrior ever? The greatest warrior, Susano. I think I'm pronouncing his name right. Do the beasts know of my great exploits now? Well, Fido, I'm not looking for an apprentice. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. How dare I make you let you interrupt my meditation? Get a load of this guy. All brawn and no brains. Quit messing around and come with us. You stuck in here again? Quit bugging me, you bug. I told you, don't call me a bug. Come on, Amy. We're taking him with us. What do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant. What will the neighbors think? You mangy mutt. You brought me all the way here just to test yourself against me? Prepare to tease the wrath of my trusty blade. Tohen Boku. Hold on a minute. Your legendary Susanoo. Yep, none other than Susanoo, the greatest warrior who ever lived. And by the way, never dropped a warrior engaging in battle. But I've got a favor to ask you. This huge boulder is blocking the path, and it's really in the way. Can you do something about it? What? Come on, please. I mean, you are Naga's descendant, aren't you? Surely one stone no match for your mighty skills, right? Hmm? It is certainly not beyond my ability. Really? Great. Okay then, no time like the present. Go for it. Wait. A boulder this size is not very easy even for me. It requires my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I shall retire for the training ground to make preparations. Wait for my return. I wonder. I've never seen this guy train, seriously, ever. I know I told that merchant I could help. But a boulder of that size? I don't care if I'm in the legendary bloodline. It's just too big. Oh no. I can't believe I've run out of the sake a time like this. This won't do one bit. That's it for today. I'll just have to train tomorrow. Hold it right there, Fido. That smell. This Kushi is homebrewed sake. You've offered Vista of the Gods. But, Fido, my friend, did you bring me some Akushi sake? Oh, what a glorious day. Ah, good old sake. Man without a drink is like a warrior without his trusty sword. In fact, it said Naga himself relied on the power of the sake in his battles with the dreaded Orochi. It's also clear now. Let the training begin. Let us try a bit of my usual routine. Okay, here I come. Feast your eyes on this. Susanoo style exploding implosion. Huh? Hiya! Susanoo style exploding implosion. That's amazing. You slashed a huge rock clean in half. You really are something. I say you can do it, Pops. Me either. I mean, of course I could. After all, I am Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever. You weren't just showing off when you said you were Nagi's descendant. Someone like you have no trouble fighting monsters off, huh? Well, anyways, thanks a lot. Now I can start doing my business again. Did you say monsters? Of course, no problem. This is the job for the most skilled warrior in all Nippon. Yes, I shall rid these lands of their vile presence. Just sit back and watch the greatest channel work his magic. Ha 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 ha. He sure got all puffed up. He's nothing without us. Think he'll be okay? Much as I said the village are nasty. Ah, glorious Amaterasu. What a pleasure to witness your heroic deeds. I am in awe. When you cleaved the boulder into two, my heart skipped a beat. To see your skills with the brush is to be witness to great art. Yeah, so get a reward or something, lady? I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug. It's Isu. Stop calling me bug. I'll crawl back in your kimono. You say that again. My word. Ah, relax, lady. Furball here is more company anyway. Let's go back to the reward thing that we're talking about. Come on, Amy. Put your paw up or something. Go on, shake. I must apologize. I would like to reward you, but I'm afraid I haven't the power. I can barely muster enough strength to make a flower bloom. But my body stands firmly here with the confines of the village. My roots spread far and wide, protecting most areas outside. These parts of me are known as guardian saplings. They collect praise and admiration that gives me strength. The recent evil is eroding the guardian saplings. This continues, I will go away as well, and the power will vanish. Worse yet, the dark power grows stronger with each passing day. Lepers know it will continue utterly in no time. Ah man, this is getting heavy. Great and powerful Amaterasu. Could I be so bold to request your assistance in rejuvenating these guardian saplings by lifting the curse that enslaves them? I shall mark the locations of nearby saplings on your map. I have grown tired. I haven't even the strength to speak now. After my request has not fallen on deaf ears. Amaterasu, may the friendship at your flowers protect you always. Bah. No one's itching for a good fight, but I sure don't want to poke my nose into this mess. Still, I am stuck with the furball here till I get on my brush skills. Anyways, Amy's got it and all. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, did you listen to her, furball? Get the rest of the brush techniques to save the world. And I'll still learn them. Yeah, that's the ticket. But anyway, let's get started by following those marks on the map. God, I haven't read that much in a while. Chop. You consumed ginseng. Thought it was a carrot. You consumed cabbage. You consumed radish. Alright, hold on a second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I switched headsets. What I was using was starting to hurt my ear. It was actual headphones, and they're nice. They're very soundproof. But gosh darn, do they hurt. Nope, still don't have that. Alright, so... Now this game does incorporate a lot of running around. Like, you're going to be doing a lot of exploring, a lot of learning, a lot of different things. It's not just straight to the goal. It's probably why I liked it so much as a kid. Well, as a teenager, because it was like my kind of game. It wasn't just doing the one thing. It was doing the one thing plus 50 million other things. Oops. I ran out of magic. There we go. Oh, my ink dried up. That's what happens. You run out of ink and you lose your power. So, don't hit me. Are you kidding me? You suck, lady. I actually got them all. I won. Come on. Oops. Son of a brisket. There we got it this time. This guy not get hit. Easier said than done. If you take too long, either you take too long, and the game will end. Son of a brisket. Yes, there's a point to this. Oh, lady. No smacking him Tarasu. I did the first time too, that's the annoying part. I did it the first time. No problem. But I got hit at the last moment, and now I can't do it. We're gonna do it this time. Got a couple left. You son of a... Oh, the treasure. There you go. We're doing this again. I've been doing the runs all the time. I thought I had a letter trying to hit me. I just gotta just outrun her each time. Until she gets tired and then tries to go back, and then I just pluck on another one. Okay, we got 3 more. We got this. We're good. We're golden. We got 1 more. We got this. I'm not gonna screw this up. Get out of here. You offered oddly-shaped turnip. Hey, that's the oddly-shaped turnip. Hayabasa has been looking for it. That means you've broken Hayabasa's record by digging up all 10 turnips. Gosh darn it. Fine, you're the better canine. Damn straight. Hey, it feels good to have a new goal to aim for. All that for praise. Heck yeah. Was that worth it? Not really. Yeah, need a double jump. New line. A new driver pole? Oh my, where did that come from? The gods must have answered my prayers. How wonderful. Time to dry their laundry. And then it takes too long. Bring the sun lower. My word. The sun is suddenly drawn so close. My laundry will be bone dry in no time. First my pole, and now this? Will the miracles never cease? May I ought to make some cherry cakes to offer to the sun. Come back tonight, I want some too, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes. They're mouth-watering good. Mouth-watering cherry cakes. I mean, there's so many more abilities I want to get. Like, my favorite is the bomb technique. I think I like making things explode. I like bombs in Zelda. I like bombs in this. I like bombs in general. Watermelon. You can zoom the watermelon. Bark, 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 bark. Ah, I feel it. I sense it. Foul beasts dwell in this place. Concentrate. Look hard. You see, right behind you now. Love that. The karate. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 12 seconds. You fight well. I have to choose the path of Buddha, but I knew I sensed another power, and I sensed the path you've chosen. It's also the path of truth. Thank you. What is that? You obtain Traveler's Charm. Protect travelers from the dangers. Increase guardhood by 1 level. Okie dokie. I haven't really done too much. I mean, I've done a lot, but I haven't done a lot for almost playing for an hour. But that's the kind of game this is. This game it takes a long time to do anything. You know, that this game, it's just how it is. It's that kind of game that you're not going to beat within a matter of, you know, of one sitting. This game would take at least, I don't know, 20 plus hours to beat. That's probably being nice. Alright, map, where's the map? There's the map. bark, 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 bark. Shinneru Field. Huh? You probably know this already, Amy, but this here is Shinneru Field. The most beautiful field in Japan. At least it's supposed to be. But ever since the incident, I've been getting a bad vibe. We better watch where we're going. You can look on the map by holding down L2. But pay attention to the map as we push ahead. Huh, what's that to do back here? No? Just a mirror? Yeah, might as well go ahead and save it then. So I've been working these weird hours. I don't want to stop doing my streams. I was incredibly tired when I got home. I unfortunately can't take a nap because I do that, it'll throw me off. Okay, then I guess I better offload some stock here before heading back. Feel free to take a look if you were to do some shopping, pup. Alright, what does he have? Let's go around and feed some animals. It gives you praise, which is good. Go ahead and skip a little of that. And praise is good because praise helps us to, I think it helps us to, basically, yeah, the more praise we have, the more we can upgrade. So praise is a good thing to have in this game. Praise is basic experience. The more praise you get, the more experience you get. And obviously, if you're playing an RPG, the more experience you have, the more you're going to level up. Give you some seed, that'll make you guys happy. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go to the field. Now loading. Alright, yeah, I'm supposed to go up and over, down, over. Alright, now, hold on a second. Amy, that's the first guardian something. That's the first guardian something mark on your map, our map. It's supposed to be a place for travelers to rest and respite. But look at it. It looks like it will fall over at any moment. This place is definitely cursed from all the looks of it. Visible evil has marked it, taken its hold, luring monsters from far and wide. You know, it's cursed zones. But I've never seen one this big. It's withered all the plant life in the area, even the big tree. It took a monster with the power beyond even a god to do this. That tree is an offshoot of sakura that protects nature in the area. The natural beauty here would return if we revived it. But how the heck we could do that anyway? Alright, so anyways, these things here, these scroll things, are monsters. And I think by killing them, we get praise. Yes, I thought. Yeah, I go behind him, I thought. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here into this cave, and this will be our first dungeon, basically. Hannah Valley. Hey, Macarena. Alright. I think is there a boss battle in here? I don't remember. Hey guys, what you doing? It's kind of a party. So I thought I had to hit him from behind. There you go, bang. Nice. Bang forged in a demonic hatred. Beautiful and deadly. They're used for buying, I think, rare items or doing... I don't remember exactly. Huh? We got rid of the monsters, so why did the gods' power disappear? Because the curse on the gods of these lands must really be strong. They can't intervene until we do something about this stagnant air. I got it! You obtained feedback, fish. Hey, check out that tree. It's moving. Better be careful, Amy. I know. You see that? They just threw some fruit at us. Fruit maybe it's a big business. Try to hit a fruit back at it. Try one quick stroke to hit the fruit. Remember how, don't you? We can stun it with its own fruit. Let's pass on this creepy old tree while we can. I could just run past it instead of trying to, deal with it. There's an idea here soon. Okay. Hi there, how you doing? No thanks, I don't want any. Yeah. I can't read Japanese, I don't know what that says. Uh-oh. It's a boss, okay. One more hit. See, if you cut them in half while they're dying, you get a Demon Fang. And a Demon Fang is good because they're good for, I think, rare items. They're also good for, there's a dojo out here that can learn new and rare moves. What's all that racket? Oh, it's you, mutt. What are you doing here? Go home. I already told you I'm not looking for an apprentice. Anyway, Anna Valley is no place for a mutt like you. Beyond this point lies my secret training ground. It's a perfect place to hide. I mean to train. Now, scoot. Be off with you. Hey, hey now, don't dream in circles. What in the heaven's name? How did that happen? Well, now I can go hide. I mean, go to train. Because that's what humans do. Wall jump. What a strange place. Is this really the secret training grounds Susanna mentioned? Speaking of which, Where'd Pops go anyway? I'm actually having fun. I'm actually like enjoying myself. I really am. Not often this happens. Roar. What now? You foul beast? How did you get in here? Foul beast? You have some nerve sneaking into my private training ground. Just now get a taste of my new secret technique. Your foul beast looks like an ordinary sleepy bear to me, perhaps. Enough talk. My blade thirsts for battle. Here goes nothing. Susano style. Susano! No. Susano. Never Susano style. Exploding implosion. Bop. That'll cheat you, you foolish beast. You're no match for my new secret technique. Rest in peace, foul beast. The great warrior Susano condemns the offers, not the offered. Anyway, there are no other monsters I must deal with. Brr. I love the realism that, like, we know that he's, like, a fake. It's the best thing. We're just like, you know he can't really do anything. I mean, he does eventually. For the most part, he's useless. Made that look easy. Jeez. And I had to like pat my own back, but I made that look really easy. Wow, spent a lot of time on their hands to think of all this up. So that was a sphere in that wall painting. This spear here is magic or something. Hey, is that a guardian sapling? It's all weathered like the others. What the? Who turned the lights? That's another constellation, Amy. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. My gratitude for releasing my body from its slumber. Please accept my humble thanks in return for your great kindness. I, Sakigami, one of the triumvirate floral gods, known as the Hanagami. My brother and I have been entrusted with the brush technique known collectively as Green Sprout. I now grant my humble power to you. Use it wisely. That was Sakigami, one of the gods of flora. Apparently the bloom brush technique makes flowers blossom simply by drawing a circle on a withered tree. Hey! Maybe it'll make that withered tree guardian blossom too. Habadoot. Wow, look at everything grew back so quick. Sorry I wasn't kidding about this power to guardian sapling. So this is what Hannah's Valley is supposed to look like. Seems Sakura's guardian sapling has lifted evil's curse. I'm not sure how weak the gods have become recently, but it must have taken some wickedly strange power to suppress this magnificent guardian sapling. If you are a Shinryu reborn, you might be up against some more than we bargained for. Hey Amy, what about that withered guardian sapling outside? Bet you could revive it like you did this one. And by bringing the guardian sapling back to life, you might be able to lift the curse there too. What are you waiting for? Leap before you think, right? Right. Okay, we are doing good. We got one of the, like most of the basic techniques, so we're on the right track to actually like starting the game. I see a fast way to kill this guy. I got behind him. I thought there was an easy way to kill this guy. I was like, It shouldn't be this hard to kill one little boss. Alright, get some more praise. The little piggles. I don't care about that. I already know what was up this soon. We are going this way. That real tree just won't give up. You got an idea, Amy. Maybe you could hit its fruit back at it. And while it's stunned, you could use Blossom to get rid of the evil. You mean like that? Whoa, I mean, hold on. And that looks so much better now, but what about this gloomy patch of grass? You can use the power of Blossom to fill it in. Just fill in with your brush and Blossom will take care of it. You obtain green sprout tips. Don't care. There was a scroll there too, eh? I mean, it looks like the Traveler's Guide. It's an ancient recording of a pilgrim across the land. This were the real thing. It'd normally be worth a fortune, but with all the copies out there, you probably wouldn't get too much for it. At any rate, if you ever want to read it, press the start button to open the menu. It may sound rather preachy, but sure at least help you in your travels. I already know as soon how to do pretty much everything. Another tree. I know there was a Clover logo thing. Well, back when Clover was still a thing. It was somewhere not really hidden, but it was kind of off to the side. I love Kung Fu Amaterasu. It's the best thing. That's where it was. Yep, there we go. Clover. And that was a nod to the studio that used to exist. Unfortunately, the studio's gone. I mean, Capcom's made a lot of bad decisions lately. Well, not as bad as Konami, in all fairness. You know, at least, no, maybe I'm thinking wrong. I'm thinking the wrong company. Yeah, Capcom, I don't know what happened with Clover Studios. I think just, you know, I don't know, man. I'm thinking the wrong company. My bad. I'm getting Konami and Capcom mixed up. I don't have anything. Sorry, guys. And you get a tree. And you get a tree. And you get a tree. If I level up, actually, get my, there we go. I don't think yen's really too important right now. Now, once I reach the maximum, then I can start worrying about, you know, how much I have. Ooh. Mystery chest. I got it. I got it. Sun fragment. Put some of those. I can get more health. Alright, that was everything in here. We are done in here. Go back to Kamuki, whatever I call it. Kamiki. I'm gonna get all the trees revived there, and I'm gonna call it an evening. We're good on time in all technicality, but I know that sounds dumb, but I want to relax before I have to go to sleep. And you're probably like, why aren't you relaxing now? And like, yes and no. I'm relaxed, I'm having fun, but it's not the same. I'm gonna go and watch some TV or watch YouTube and I have cable. You know, just go ahead and just not have to think for a little bit. Now, once I get my new laptop, I don't know if I'm gonna go straight back to Breath of the Wild. Okay, that's a new brush technique in the bag. Now, Amy, before you get all excited and forget what you're supposed to do, I have an important tip for you. Ready? Okay then. If you ever forget what to do next, press start, open the main menu, and then take a look at the logbook. You'll find your journal there. Hey Amy, what about the weather guarding sapling in the outer field? Ready to revive it too? I can't. The journal is recorded is a record of important dialogue you've heard. It shows the important info you have in that very little head. Just dig up info the way I showed you. You'll be able to recall important things. Your ritual will be a lot easier. Remember this. Also remember, first things first. Let's get going. It's not gonna work. I can't revive the tree out here because basically it's kind of like the tree out here is the guardian sapling of this area. And since there's still a great evil presence in the fields, it won't work. I know it won't. Unfortunately, I have to go and fight a boss. No, wait. Is that wrong? Well, shit. Look at me. Being wrong and stuff. I thought I couldn't do it. Okay. I mean, heck, I'm all for being wrong, you know. Alright, let's go back to the village and revive all the trees there because I can. Wow, the nasty curse stone is completely gone. The plants and animals are back. Just feel that fresh breeze. And that's what I call great divine intervention. If you keep on dispelling the evil curse like this, I bet the gods of nature will lead you to their power. Hey, that's Sakura's tree, isn't it? And when she perked up because you're rather guardian sapling? Hope we can stop by and see her later. I mean, we're kind of on a roll here. We take a look around Shinra Fields first. We got 100 years, right? A good run around the place will do you good. I'm good as soon. I know it's around here. You obtained fleeing battle. I don't run from battle. Running from battles is for weenies and losers. Are you a weenie or a loser? I don't think so. Tree. 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 I'm running out of ink. But worth it. There we go. Tree and tree. Hey, come on, you can't argue with that. Huh? Headed back to the village already? Check our map again. We haven't seen everything there is to see. It's soon you're killing me. Besides, a lot of things changed past 100 years. You should explore the whole area very carefully. Yeah. See, I told you, the map shows lots of places you haven't seen yet. As long as we're here, you might as well see them all. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to go back and save it, and we will call it a night here. We got a fair bit done. We're actually at the point now the game can actually start. What does this thing do? I forgot. Let's do this real quick. Whoa. What's up with that old gate? I don't like the looks of it. Just teeming with evil power. I can feel it. Still, you gotta be a god and... Still, you being a god and all, we just can't ignore it. What do you think, my furry friend? You going through it or what? Or what? So that's it. Those things are gateways to monster lairs. I've heard of such gates before. They're called devil gates. Those monsters got a lot of nerve building that thing. Let's tear them down or whatever. Whenever we find them. And bop. Vengeance slip. Paper descripting Kermag blacklist. Temporary reflex enemy attacks. Alright, go ahead and save it for the evening. Like I said, we got a lot done. We did a lot of good things. Like I said, we're at the point now where the game can pretty much kind of actually start. The whole start of the game was more like a giant tutorial. You know, and it was about, you know, teaching you the basics of what to do and how to play the game. And, yeah, I mean, if you haven't played the game, it's a good learning tutorial. It's a good way to understand how the game works and what to expect of amateur wrestling. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this game. I know I do. It's one of my favorite games. Obviously, if you play as a wolf, I mean, come on. How can you not enjoy that? This game really gets weird. It's very heavy in Japanese lore, and it really gets interesting. There's a lot of good boss battles, like a story, and it just gets weird. That's all I can say. I played it in the past. I've beaten it at least twice, and you know, the game is still being here in 2020. You know, this game still looks awesome. And I know it's an HD version, but this is pretty much how it looked for me the first time on the PS2. It just looked so nice. Like I said, I hope you guys are enjoying the video, and hope you're enjoying the game. I hope you're enjoying me watching me run around at Amaterasu. And if you are, hopefully you come back and watch the rest of the videos so we keep playing this. Like I said, my computer is currently messed up. I have a new laptop coming that will be here next week. Then we go back to doing streaming the traditional way. I've been doing it using the Game Capture HD program, not the PlayStation program. Which, don't get me wrong, the PlayStation program is a very nice platform to stream on. It's stable. Obviously, you have good internet. It's a good thing to use. The only problem I have with it is the fact that the game audio and your talking audio are two separate things. So if a game doesn't have an integrated thing where you can change the volume manually, it's going to cause you issues. That's probably the biggest problem that I have with it. You know, it's like, it's a nice system. You get good quality video of it. And, you know, if you're looking at getting streaming, I would suggest doing this as a first time. You know, getting a PC and going full-blown into it, I don't think it's a good way to go. Even though that's what I did, but I wasn't sure what I was doing. If you have a PS4 and you want to get into streaming, I would suggest starting here. Because trying to stream on a PC, there's a lot more to it than you think. It's more than just buying a PC and buying the hardware, you know, and then making streams. There's setting it up, and there's, you know, getting the server to work, and then there's, you know, getting the server to work, but there's, you know, making sure your PC's up to par. And, you know, there's just a lot more to it than just, you know, starting a stream. So I would say, if you want to start streaming, I would suggest you start with a PlayStation 4, stream from there. Once you know what you're doing, once you feel comfortable with it, then you branch out to a computer. Just saying. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.